guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wanted to talk to you today about how to get out of a rut. A lot of people get into ruts in their lives, and as they're approaching a rut, they don't even realise that they're in one. It's quite relevant for me because I feel like I'm in a rut at the moment. So 2 years ago, I was just in a constant rut, living in a daze, literally living day to day. I was doing my absolute best at the time, but I didn't know how to get out of it. Then I found out ways to slowly change my life and get happier, and I'm going to share that with you guys today because I feel like a lot of people may need to hear this. I would say, like, most people can fall into a depression where they're not happy. You might look at your life and be like, why do I feel this way? Because I did. I had beautiful twins. You know, it was really hard. I was a single mum. You know, it's tiring when you're doing it on your own. But I knew that there was more out there that I could be doing to help me feel better. And I was right, because I spent a lot of time and a lot of focus in changing my habits, and it improved my life massively. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't get in ruts. Like I said, I'm in a rut at the moment, and I think it gradually creeps up on you. So, like, last week a couple of things happened and I just thought, wow, I feel so overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with my housework and everything just like got on top of me, and I was feeling a bit anxious, and I was noticing similar feelings to how I felt 2 years ago. Nowhere near as bad, but I did feel like I need to sort myself out now before it starts going worse. So you might either be at that place where you're feeling like it's going down a bit, or you might be worse and it's totally out of control and you don't know what to do. So things that you might be feeling where you can recognise you're in a rut is if you don't want to get up in the mornings, you're feeling super tired, your alarm goes off, you're just exhausted, even if you've had 7 to 8 hours sleep. You just feel really low. There's no reason, there's nothing you can put your finger on, but you should be happy, but you just don't feel happy. You're just having like really negative thoughts. So all of this is normal if you've got challenging things going on in your life, but you do want to try and, you know, stop those things and work towards getting better and happier. So the things that I done 2 years ago, which I do now, when I can see myself creeping back to old habits, going into a rut, this is the things I do. So even though you might be feeling really tired, you still, I would recommend doing this because in the long run it's going to help you get out of your rut. So I recommend getting at least 7 to 8 hours sleep a night. Now, if you're a new mum, this is going to be like really hard for you to do. So if you're a new mum, I don't recommend doing this. I just recommend getting as much help as possible. So this isn't really for new mums with newborns, because that stage is just really challenging if your baby doesn't sleep, if you haven't got a lot of help. So you just need to understand that this time will pass, and as your children get older, you will be able to get more of a routine, get out of your rut. So new mums aside, this is for other people who you're either not a mum, this is for anyone. So yeah, getting enough sleep. So if you get 7 to 8 hours sleep a night, that's going to help you not feel so tired. I recommend getting a really good morning routine. So for me, in my life, I have to get up between 6 and 6:30, latest 7, and schedule in my morning to do things before my girls wake up. I used to do this like last summer and I had the best summer ever. Then lately I've fallen into a rut and I haven't been getting up, well, some mornings till 8:30, 9 o'clock. And this has really affected my life because over time I've stopped doing the little things I need to do. Then I'm rushing around, I'm overwhelmed, my house isn't sorted. So the last 5 days I've been getting up at 6 to 6:30, and already I feel so much more relaxed. So I structure my morning to how I want it to go. You might not have to get as early, but if you're getting enough sleep, so say you're going to bed at 10 and you're getting up at 6, that's plenty of rest. At first, you might feel tired, like I still feel a bit tired, but I know it's because mentally I've got other things I need to sort out. So stick with it, because it will get better, and you'll find you're not so overwhelmed because you're getting stuff done. And everybody who's successful in life and happy, they get up early in the morning. So that's one thing I would definitely recommend doing. The second thing that I done, which has massively helped me, and I'm going to do different videos on all these topics just to go further into it. So the second thing that helped me was my nutrition and supplementing. So before, I was always exhausted. Like, now I'm tired, but not to the point where I am exhausted. 2 years ago, or before that, I was like at a point where no matter what, my eyes were like closing. I had really low iron, and anyone who's had low iron will know the exhaustion, the tiredness. It's not because you haven't had enough sleep or you've got up early, it is exhaustion. So I was constantly tired because my iron was low, my B12 was low, my vitamin D was extremely low, and my hormones were just all over the place. So I found a really good supplement, started eating really healthy. I will also do a different video on this. So sort your nutrition out, because it's so easy when you're in a rut to just eat crap. I've been there. I was like a comfort eater. I would just go for the cakes, chocolate. If you saw what I ate before and what I eat now, like, is totally different. So I find, even though I am in a bit of a rut, that helps me massively. And then you don't fall too, like, you don't get run down and super low because you're keeping your nutrition up as well. So that's massive. Another thing is making sure you drink enough water. That's something I'm not doing at the moment. Like, I carry this around with me all the time and try and fill it up like regularly every hour or so. But it is hard, I know, to drink a lot of water, and I am not drinking enough at all. So I would recommend at least 2 litres a day, if not more. When I feel myself going down and feeling a bit lethargic, when I up my water, I'm like, oh, that's what it was. So all these things combined will help you. Your morning routine, nutrition, water. Also working on your goals. Like, if you're stuck in a rut and you're just fed up and you think, oh, what is life? Like, I got nothing to look forward to. I've started writing in a journal, which I used to do before, and then I stopped for ages. Just write down your thoughts, write down how you're feeling, write down your goals, things to work on, and whatever it is that you want to achieve, write a plan down and work towards it every single day. So it could be anything. You might be fed up with your career and want a career change. Write a plan, work out how you're going to do it. And at first it might seem like it's really overwhelming, and how do you do that? But write little plans every day, and then that will definitely help you move forward and progress, and is something to look forward to as well. Another thing that I do daily, which massively helps my mindset, is listening to personal development. So you could literally go on YouTube, type in motivation, and lots of videos will come up. So at the moment I've been listening to like Oprah Winfrey, Tony Robbins is a really good one, Jim Rohn. Also, I've got Audible, download Audibles to listen to like all day. Like, I will listen to personal development when I'm doing ironing, when my kids go to bed, I put it on. First thing in the morning, I will put it on, whatever I'm doing. So then I'm constantly feeding my brain with positivity, because when you do sink into like a little bit of a depression and in a rut, it's absolutely normal for your brain to think negative thoughts. So you have to train your brain and snap out of it. I very much, at the moment, I know how to not control it. I know how to like counteract it. So I've learned over time that when you get a negative thought, you're just like, right, okay, I'm aware of that thought. It's because I'm feeling a bit low, and then think of something positive or happy. Definitely surround yourself with good people. If you're around negative people who are draining your energy, that's going to make you feel worse as well. So get around happy people. If you've got children, spend time playing with them, get outside, have a laugh with them, try and laugh to lift your mood. All those things help me when I'm in a bit of a rut. How have I not mentioned this so far? So one of the massive things as well, which will help you a lot if you don't already do it, is exercise. You're totally not going to feel like doing this, especially if you're exhausted, feeling down, got no energy. But I promise you, if you add it in, even if you don't go to the gym or anything, just get outside and do a brisk walk. Do that every day until you can get to a jog, up to a run. Everyone's got to start somewhere, but this will lift your mood. No matter how you're feeling, you will come back feeling amazing. And guys, it's gonna suck when you're feeling tired, low, depressed, in a rut. You will not feel like working out, but if you do, you'll feel so much better. So get outside. Even if you don't even want to go outside, you don't want anyone to see you, do something in your living room. Type in on YouTube a workout. Get a DVD. Davina's DVD is amazing. I used to do that before I started going to the gym. Actually quite hard, and it makes you feel so good afterwards. So at first it'll be really hard, but by day 3 or 4 you'll start to feel so much better. And after like 6 weeks, you'll do it and think, oh my god, I'm so much fitter. So stick with that. Other things I love to do as well is yoga and stretching. Sometimes I feel so tense, like especially because I work out, but even when I don't work out, I get it. Like in my neck, in my head, sometimes I have headaches, and it's because of the tension. Like when you're stressed, you hold it all in your shoulders and your neck. So type in YouTube, everything's on YouTube that you need to know. So type in YouTube, some stretches, some yoga, and do it. I know it's time out of your day, but all this combined together takes about an hour. It doesn't take long. You know, you could do a stretch in 10 to 15 minutes. You could do a workout in 20 minutes to half an hour. What else? Drinking water, nutrition is part of your day anyway. Your journal, you could do that before bed, 20 minutes, even 10 if you haven't got the time. Listening to personal development, you do that throughout your day when you're doing stuff anyway. So none of this is really going to take up any more of your time. And what I suggest to people as well, which I done, is think about, if you think, oh no, I haven't got time for any of this, think of the things you're currently doing that you could swap. So for like, especially if you're a busy mum, if you're a single mum on your own, I get that this is going to be like hard to do, especially everything I've recommended. So what I would suggest, what I done, is think about things that you can swap. And you at first you might be like, yeah, but I like doing that. But just swap it for a week and then see how you feel. And if you don't enjoy the new habits that you're doing, go back to your old habits. But I guarantee you, after a week, you'll notice such a difference that you'll get a buzz, you'll be happier, and you'll want to continue. So what I used to do was sit in the evenings and I'd watch the soaps, watch Kardashians, reality shows, Love Island, all that, because that's all I've done all my life. And the girls would go to bed and I'd think, it's my time to chill. After I'd tidy my house, that's what I would do. So instead of doing that, because I realised that was actually like helping my depression and anxiety, because a lot of it is negative. So now I'll go to bed and listen to Oprah Winfrey, for instance. I'll read a book. I read books all the time. Every month I've got a new book. I'll listen to my Audible, and I might have a bath and listen to the Audible while I'm in the bath. So just swap those little things. At first you might think, oh yeah, but I like watching EastEnders. Just try it for a week. You might think, nope, not for me, but you might enjoy it. While you're reading as well, you're learning so much about things that you didn't even know were out there. So, you know, if you just want to grow your life and be happier, then this is what I done to help my life. It might not work for you, but it might. It's worth a try. So if you are in a rut, go and try some of those things. Remember that you're not alone. There's a lot of people going through life who are unhappy, they're miserable, they're stuck in a rut, they don't know why. But it's about trying all these things, helping yourself out, changing your mindset, you know. And life is a struggle, but if you add if what you're doing at the moment isn't working, then your current habits are not helping you in your life. So if you think of doing the opposite and changing and trying new things constantly rather than staying in that rut, then your life will change massively. So at first it's going to suck. Getting up early will suck. Changing your nutrition will suck because your taste buds are so used to the sugar. You might even have headaches. That's what I done for the first 2 weeks. It's like, it is an addiction, and it's like coming off your addiction. As you get healthier, you might get bad tummies, but stick with it. This is all normal. drink more water, you'll feel amazing. So if you are in a rut, I hope this helps you. I'm currently doing it at the moment. I feel so much better. So, because like you slowly creep into your rut. It's like one day you have a lie in, the next day you're like, oh, it's okay. You eat the cake the one day, and then you haven't got the discipline to not eat it the next day, and then they all creep in one by one, unless you're in a stage of your life where you've got the discipline and control, where you can have a cake and not let it ruin your nutrition every single day, or you can have that one lie in and then not fall into a pattern every day. That's where it all creeps up on you. You let that one friend be horrible to you and take the mick out of you, and then you're in that rut. You don't know how to get out, but you can get out of it. Okay, if you like this video, then please subscribe and put a thumbs up, and I will put my Instagram account at the end. And if you found this video useful and you tried it, any of the stuff I recommended, and it did help you, then I would love to know about that too. So drop me a message. If you've got any further questions on anything, any topics I've discussed, feel free to drop me a message too. So all my videos, my channel, I just want it to be about supporting each other. Like, I personally want to help lift up mums, want to support you guys and show you what's possible, because honestly, I've come from a place where I felt so extremely low with little support. Like, you go to the doctors and they just offer you tablets, which isn't the solution. It might be the solution in the moment, but long term, it's not going to help you change your life. So I'm hoping that the videos I share with you, which has helped my life, can help you in some way to progress and have the courage to do something about it, because life is way too short. If we've got beautiful little children watching us, then they need to know how to, be happy, and they need us mums to be strong, to be there for them, because ladies, it's not easy. But good luck. Speak to you guys soon. Bye.